I will read my speech in 3, 2, 1. Good morning, honorable judges. In this occasion, allow me to state my arguments as the first speaker in the government team to prevent Dwi Bangga's birth in order to save humanity. Firstly, let me state today's motion's definitions. Dwi Bangga, a seed from a godlike cosmic entity known as the Gajayana that will be born into an all-destroying being. Humanity, a group or community of human beings that live on Earth. Now, from this definition, we can qualify that our motion is to prevent Dwi Bangga's birth or the birth of an all-destroying being in order to save the group or the community of human beings that live on Earth from the inevitable events. As we know, we as the Taksaka were sent by the Gajayana to Earth in order to protect humanity from any kind of threat that was sent from the Dharma Wangsa or evil beings who enjoy destroying, killing, and consuming energy. Now the leader of the Taksaka, Sarayu, was informed that the seed of Dwi Bangga had been planted in the Earth's core for millions of years and is expected to soon be born. But when this does happen, when Dwi Bangga emerge from the Earth's core, humanity will be brought to its end. Despite not knowing when Dwi Bangga's seed will emerge, we can still put our best efforts into giving humanity a chance to survive. Ladies and gentlemen, let me state my stance for this motion. I, as the first speaker of the government team, would prevent Dwi Bangga's birth in order to save humanity. Now let me present my arguments to support this stance. Firstly, we must keep track on Dwi Bangga's growth. We can do this by gaining any kind of information that we can get from Dwi Bangga's growth, as we know from the Earth's core that we know that many people or many humans, or if not all humans, can't gain for themselves. Second, the Earth's core is made out of magma. As we know, it's a hot liquid with temperatures above the human body or any material on Earth can withstand. Knowing this, any human-made effort will not be able to bring a solution to this major problem. But as the Taksaka, we can help humanity. Now, our first solution to helping humanity is by creating an energy force field in order to keep Dwi Bangga from emerging. Now, this energy force field is meant to surround the seed with a massive energy bubble that will hopefully slow Dwi Bangga's emerging process. Now, we must know that slowing down Dwi Bangga's emerging process is important because we are trying to prepare as much as we can for humanity to continue to survive on Earth. Second, we must put a stop on all wars happening on the planet. The wars that happen have put irreversible damage to the resources that humans can access. Now, this is also important to know because the resources that humans access are in a very limited amount. And with this limited amount, it can bring a much closer chance into the inevitable events to happen. Now, in order to prevent that, we must, as the Taksaka, we must send a message that will reach everyone on Earth that these resources could greatly help humans to continue living on Earth. Now, that is why we must put a stop on all wars, because we are trying to save up into saving humanity as best as we can. Now, with all of these efforts that can be made into saving humanity, we can hopefully prevent Dwi Bangga's seed from emerging and can bring peace to humanity. Therefore, by doing the efforts as stated, we can bring a major step in preventing humanity's doom from Dwi Bangga's all-destroying nature. Now that is all for my arguments. Thank you very much for listening. It's been great.